Welcome everyone to Press Start. My name is Jeremy and I hope you are all having a wonderful week. PlayStation held a conference earlier today, or somewhat of a conference, giving the specs for the PS5 that has had no information revealed really whatsoever besides the logo up until this point. Now, I will say, just to keep in mind, that this was supposed to be the conference for the Game Developers Conference, or GDC. However, that of course got canceled because of the coronavirus concerns, so PlayStation turned it into this online format that they streamed on YouTube, and I don't think it served the purpose that it really was meant to do. Now, granted, I am going to say, keep in mind, this was supposed to be for game developers, so they are speaking to the game developers, but I just feel, in a sense, that PlayStation knew fans were going to be listening in because, again, Sony hasn't given any indication of really anything when it comes to the PlayStation 5. And Microsoft has given a lot of information, including having a YouTuber show off the new Xbox Series X, including gameplay and even showing off what it's looking like when it comes to loading into games and out of games and switching games, even all on the fly. Well, don't take my word for it with this right here. I'm going to now cut to the stream that I had earlier and kind of my thoughts overall. But before I do, if this is your first time to the channel or you're returning for another video, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and if you like what I'm doing, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below on your thoughts of the PlayStation 5 specs reveal. All of this really helps me continue making new content for you guys and potentially could expand on what I'm able to offer. So without further ado, let's get to my stream.
Bring a choice of 5 HRTFs. There's a simple test where you pick the one that gives you the best.
I agree, Kyle.
And
I understand it because, again, this was supposed to be at CDC conference, but
maybe you'll play
the fact
an audio
that
game to tune your HRTF.
It got delayed to
subtly
this.
changing it as you play,
they could have easily broken it up
that
to
gives you the highest
like,
score, meaning
here's the reveal of the PlayStation and its specs, and then here is the reveal for those that want a bigger explanation into everything that's being thought of going into this.
Realism. Hopefully, I've been able to illustrate a bit about our design and decision-making process today, and why PlayStation 5 has the feature set that it does. Now comes the fun part. We get to see how the development community takes advantage of that feature set.
Are we here?
I'm hoping for the completely unexpected. Will it come from audio, ray tracing, the capabilities of the SSD, or something else? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Thank you for your time today.
What? What? That's it? look at this chat. What? What? We sat through all of that to get barely anything confirmed. All right, here's my notes. There's an SSD in there. Awesome. They're going to do ray tracing. Awesome. 10.3 teraflops. Okay. This is a question mark. I wrote it down anyways because he ended up saying something along the lines of I'm not 100% you can't really say this, whatever. But they were 16 gigabyte CDDR6 RAM. So 16 gigabytes, okay. Microsoft won. I'm laughing about this over here. They're gonna use a custom AMD RDNA 2 CPU, which, if I remember correctly, this is what's been confirmed for Microsoft. I'm zooming in so we can see this a little bit better. So Microsoft is a CPU of 8X Zen 2 cores at 3.8 gigahertz. It sounds like the CPU, while it's going to be, or the GPU is at 2.2, which is a higher gigahertz than the GPU of the Microsoft Xbox Series X. It's going to have lower teraflops, lower CUs but a higher gigahertz, but they are still as well using a custom RDNA too. So similar like graphics power, but we're gonna have slightly lower teraflops on the PS5 compared to the Scarlett. We'll see what that variable running is going to do when it comes to overall performance, because obviously a lot of people are going to see this right here, this 12 compared to the 10.3 and say, well, graphics are better for my Xbox. We'll see what that means in the long run with the faster running speeds, because that was what he ended up saying in there. Jesus, this is going nuts. Everyone is so mad. Yeah, Mark Cerny ended up saying basically that running at a faster speed is better than, in his opinion, than having more CUs. So we'll see what that does. Same gigabytes, 16 gigabyte GDDR6. So that's exactly the same. Obviously, optical drive is going to be exactly the same. We do know we'll have at least backwards compatibility of the PS4. But he did say it's title by title. They took the first 100. Yeah, I'm upset that we don't even still know what it looks like. They didn't have to even give the specs to this standard. I completely understand if you're not going to give all these specs yet. But just let us see what it actually looks like. Just give us a look at it. I can't believe that we didn't get even a look at it. I don't know, man. I don't know. The thing that is the biggest takeaway for me on this is Microsoft knows they lost the current generation. Of course they lost. The Xbox One lost compared to the PS4, hands down. Microsoft is going the route of what I want and expect of a company. I have talked about it before, but communication and PR is so important. Communicating to your audience is important. And Microsoft is going the route of communicating every step of the way exactly what they're looking at and what they're going to be doing and what people are going to be expecting when this console comes out. That is great. PlayStation continues to drag their feet. PlayStation continues to drop the ball. I don't know why they're doing this. If they're trying to do the ultimate build up and then just mic drop, here's our console, boom, and people go nuts, that's not going to happen. Right now, I'm just going back to this. They turned on slow mode. Look at this. They had to turn on slow mode on the chat here. And you see, look, it says slow mode is on because of all this outrage. If they keep it up, people are going to be so mad that it might get to the point of it doesn't matter what they drop. A number of these people will just go ahead and pre-order the Xbox. This is probably really great for game developers. Again, this was supposed to be at the Game Developers Conference. Totally understand the delivery of the presentation and why they went into all of these nuts and bolts of the development aspects of making a game for the PS5. Totally get it. You're talking to game developers. You need them to understand every little nook and cranny of the PS5, what they're going to be developing for. For fans, you knew tons of fans are going to be watching this, to not even give an idea of this is what it looks like. That blows my mind. That just blows my mind. IGN had an article, so I left it here. Last week they had an article that said, you know, right here, Sony's silence on PS5 has been deafening. And then like this announcement comes out and they're like, cool, like this should go in towards solving that issue. I don't think it really helps solve that issue. Man, I can't believe we just don't even have a look at what the console looks like. Even if it's just a picture. They didn't have to have the console on hand, but wow. All right. Well, thanks guys for watching. I hope you, even though I know that this was not fun, like I'm not even going to say I hope you had fun with this. I know it wasn't, but hope you had fun at least in the conversations in the chat and just overall hanging out here on the stream. I got to run on because I have some things I need to get done now. But yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what to end that with. So hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys later.